coffee, read all the local news, talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Top of the hat to you. Tip of the hat to you. Good morning. Welcome to the front porch. My name is Kenny Dean, and we got some rain last night, and I hope you did too. My buddy Ryan Fuller said he said they got a clap of thunder last night like he ain't never had. I almost shook him out of the house there. Ain't nothing like a good old clap of thunder. Hey, let's go to lines. Reverend Dick Stark, good Thursday morning, sir.
Hey, good morning.
Man, it's the last Thursday of September, believe it or not.
My goodness, it is hard to believe that 9 months have already slipped through our fingers.
Well, it's been a quick one, and we better enjoy these days as they come along, because they go by in a hurry.
Yeah. Hey, Kenny, I got to tell you, not changing the subject, but I'm still rejoicing over that text you sent me about Ellen and her progress.
Yes, sir. That tumor being gone is something else, and she's up and about, and then we'll go a week from today. We'll have the she'll have the surgery, and it's we know the prayers worked, and I hope people that go through anything and they see where the prayers work, I hope they'll get down on the knees and thank the man upstairs real quick too.
Yeah, I tell you, they definitely do, and I was talking to Sandra this morning. We just finished breakfast just a minute ago, and she was telling me, she said, well, I am happy to mark Ellen off my prayer list now. And so, I was thinking about that. We rejoice when we can take these names off of prayer lists, and that's what our prayer is. Lord, help us to keep shortening this list. As we see people being healed.
You're right. I know I was at a 4:00 Mass this past Saturday, and we have a prayer list like all churches do, and then when it got to the part where and Miss Ellen Dean, it wasn't there. I'm thinking, wow. And I'm kind of like you. It was a little bit of it was a strange feeling, to be honest.
It was a moment.
It was.
Yeah.
Exactly right. But we you've been mighty kind to keep up with her and ask about her and her progress through the years, or through the years. It's been a year this month, matter of fact.
I'm telling you, that is so wonderful that you guys can now resume your life. I know that I know that you appreciate the doctors, but despise wasting your time in the doctor's office. It's just time lost from your regular routine. And so to be able to get back to that regular routine is just a wonderful freedom, liberty.
But Reverend, sitting at the cancer center here and getting to meet other folks that are going through the same thing that she was going through, she built relationships with them, the doctors, everybody that works out there. So it's it was just a bump in the road, but all those people helped pave it, and it's just for a smooth, a smooth landing. So
yes, I agree, and this is one thing that I teach our folks that look. The doctors can do things, they can give you things that can help your body heal, but they are not healers.
Right.
Only Jesus is a healer. And this is the truth that we live by. we look to him as our healer. We appreciate all that they can do and medications that they can give us that will release the healing properties in our body. But Jesus himself is the healer.
You're exactly right. I'll tell you another thing that came out of this, Reverend. There's a young lady, I say a young lady, a lady that's Ellen's age, has reached out to her that's just now going through the same thing. So they've become friends, and, Ellen can share with her, what to expect, what happened with her. Now, everybody's the same, but so all of a sudden you've got a new friend that came out of this. So, as bad as things can be sometimes, so much good does come out of it.
And Kenny, that's exactly the theme that we've been pursuing this week. When bad things happen,
right,
good people. I am so thrilled by the response of Charlie Kirk's wife to his murder. I know that that's a terrible thing, but she has just carried herself with such grace and such resilience. If that word keeps going over in my mind today, and that's resilience. This is one thing that this generation needs, and that all of us need, Kenny, is resilience. Learning how to bounce back from a deep loss, a deep issue, a deep valley that you're going through. And this is what we get. This is the strength that we draw from the Lord. People need to understand that leaning on Jesus is not just a phrase, it is a literal act that brings positive results. In the book of Philippians chapter 4 and verse 4, Paul says, "Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I say rejoice." Now, if you know a little bit about the history of Paul's experience in Philippi when he went to preach the gospel there, he was beaten, he was thrown in prison, the people maligned him, and he had a terrible experience in that town. And yet he doesn't come out with any kind of vindictive spirit toward that town. In fact, he just speaks a word of encouragement to the residents there and says, "Rejoice in the Lord always." And that kind of attitude exhibits the resilience. That shows us the resilience that I'm talking about, resilience to bounce back from problems. So, Kenny, my message today to our audience is, if you're going through something, some problem, some difficulty, some deep valley, some experience where you're feeling isolated and alone and helpless and without any hope, I just want to encourage you today, draw strength from the Lord. Lift your eyes, as the psalmist said, to the hills from whence comes your help. And so your help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. And so I just want our listeners, our folks today, to buy into this issue of let the Holy Spirit empower you to bounce back from what you're going through today. So, Kenny, I hope this exchange has been a blessing and meaningful, not only to you and to Scott and whoever is there with you today, and to our audience. Everyone who will hear these words today, I hope that you just walk in the strength and power of the Holy Spirit.
Thank you so much. Thank you for making so many people's early morning, heading to work, heading to school. And if you can join us about 8:20, for Friday's show, we'll wrap this week up, buddy.
Okay, I will do my best to be there.
Thank you, my friend. See you, buddy.
God bless you, and have a wonderful day.
You too, sir. Reverend Dick Stark getting our day started. Hey, Miss Barbara Soak will be out here in just a little bit. I always look forward to Miss Barbara being out here. And Dylan Beagle will be with us from Brown Nursing Home and from Davil First Baptist Church. Charlie Kuykendall. And I think he's going to bring his guitar too. So there's our lineup for today. You are our special guest. The weather outside, we did get a really good shower last night. It's 71 right now, a little balmy outside, but we're going to have a cooler day, 81. Chances of rain are still kind of hanging around today, and even tonight a 50-50 chance. But bring it on, mid-60s tonight, going into the last weekend of September. High school football is, I know Benjamin Russell travels to Troy. Please be careful, boys and girls. 82 for a high tomorrow, low is 62. Going into the weekend through the first day of, or the last day of September, mid-80s, low 60s, really no rain after today, or tonight rather. There's your five-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Elliott City Marine, located on Highway 280 in the Gap. Go by and visit with them and congratulate them on their brand new location. They'd appreciate it. Well, we're getting closer and closer. Like next weekend is the weekend. What are you talking about? Fall festival time in downtown Davil. Do they have any spots left? I don't know. Miss Molly, I know. You can give her a call today at 256-825-4019.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you. And now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Dalton Insurance. Let's talk about it right now. My old buddy Tyler Dalton says this: whether you're retiring in 6 months or 6 years, Tyler's one-on-one insurance plan reviews make sure you're not overpaying and that you've got the coverage you need when aging into Medicare. Dalton Insurance has health care, Medicare, and life insurance. Call today, 334-489-3624.
Satterfield Outdoor Living is Lake Martin's trusted friend for your outdoor land and leisure needs. We're the region's authorized Skag mower dealer for residential and commercial lawns and offer all the small engine accessories you need with top lines of Steel, Echo, Shindaiwa, Husqvarna, and Metabo products that can tame any landscape. Satterfield is also your grill headquarters with Big Green Egg Grill, and our pros service everything in-house and back up all sales. Get the Satterfield Outdoor difference on Highway 280 right across from Tallapoosa Ford.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Elliott City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
Red Flag Pest Control is Central Alabama's best in pest control with hometown service in Lake Martin and now the greater Montgomery area. When you see pests, throw down the red flag. Termites, bed bugs, carpenter bees, mosquitoes, or general pests. Red Flag gets the job done at the right price for your home or business. At Lake Martin, call 888-943-0353 or in Montgomery, 334-265-1831. Red Flag, the best in pest control in Central Alabama.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
And how about that, Front Porch? Welcome back to Front Porch. I'm looking at all these new graphics. I know if you're listening on the Clyde Country 97.5, we really do appreciate it. In fact, speaking of that, we were in a Zoom meeting, I think that's what you call it, yesterday, with this young lady with the Russell Medical marketing department, and we were talking about the Front Porch and being simulcast on Clyde Country, and I think John said 7 years, I believe. I just didn't realize it'd been that long, but he keeps up with the numbers, but I lose track of time. But I was looking at those front porches that Ryan puts with all the graphics during the breaks, and I don't know, it just makes me feel good. See a good old front porch with pumpkins on it and mums and all fall looking, because we are in fall. Hey, tonight's a big night to sign up. Get your son signed up for Boy Scouts of America. It's scouting night. Tuckabatchee Area Council is going in the Ellick City School tonight, so make sure if your son has not ever experienced a boy being involved in the Scouts, I think it would be a great time to get him involved. It just opens up so many different worlds, avenues to the little rascal. So make sure you get that young man signed up tonight at the Ellick City School. Oh, we got a big first annual Lake Martin Cruising. This is on my things to do for this coming Saturday. Big Mike's gonna have the barbecue there, so we gonna have some good food, door prizes, and it's gonna be right there at the on Cherokee Road at Playhouse Cinema. Great location. They gonna have a bunch of old cars there too. Bingo tonight at the Elks Lodge. We had John Freeman out here yesterday talking about the different organizations they give to or give back to. So this is part of a fundraiser. You can have fun raising funds. Let's see. It's the weekly lineup for Horseshoe Bend Generals. Now that right there is another one. That right there's another one. Where did I go do that dead blame thing? I know I got it. Here it is right there, right where I left it. Today is Thursday. Tacky Day Thursday. So just I guess that means just old school tacky. One day you can do it and get by with it. Church yard sale, Grace Point Baptist Church this coming Saturday. All proceeds going to the WMU Missions Project. That will be going on starting at 7 o'clock this coming Saturday. Going to be a nice weekend. Third annual, here's another thing I'm going to go to. Third annual Flint Hill Family Harvest. Love that word, harvest. Bazaar and chili cook-off. Love me some chili. I know I probably don't need to just go on about everything I say, but that's just what I do. I do it all day long by myself, just riding down the road, making faces at folks. I talk to just about everybody that goes that I pass, and it's just different crazy things I say to them. It's gonna be Saturday. This cook-off and harvest is Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2. They got boiled peanuts, crafts, baked goods. That's going to be at Flint Hill. So look forward to seeing you folks down there at Flint Hill. Now tonight is the night, Main Street event. 6:30 to 9, cars and cocktails. That's going to be going on at the Welborn Muscle Car Museum. Went to it last year. It is something. If you have never been, put it on your things to do. It's just something you're not gonna believe. You'll be what I'm doing right now, just shaking your head. Be careful. Don't scratch those cars. Ms. Wilbur wouldn't like that. Emergency preparedness presentation with Jason Moran. That's today. Of course, he's the Tallapoosa County EMA director, does a great job. He will be at the Adelia M. Russell Library at 2 o'clock today. So put that on your things to do. Now, tonight at the Martins on Lake Martin, the old Colonel Tom's, 4 to 8:30, Mr. Maury Hibachi Express. Mr. Maury Hibachi Express. They gonna have bingo at 6, and then a karaoke after bingo. Alex City Youth Wrestling has that's a sport that's grown, continues to grow. Come train with the best. I'm reading this right off this flyer. Practice begins September the 30th next week at 5:30 at the Central Alabama Community College. Ages of 4 through 13. Registrations $100. That gear fee separate. Now let me say this about that $100 registration. If you're wanting to do something kind for a young man or young lady, to help them out with that registration, if you find out somebody that's running short, step in and help them. Step in and help them. Don't even let them know who you are. Put that on your things to do. Today at noon, Al-Anon, which is a support group for family and friends of alcoholics, that will be going on at noon today at Flint Hill Church. Now, I've not heard back from Robert from City Automotive. Robert, the guy that brings us all those produce and all that fruit year round, was not there this past Saturday. He's having some health issues. I hope he's rested well, because that's what the boy needed. You put 18 hours in a day long enough, it's going to catch up with you. And he just turned 72 years old on 9/9. Adam McDaniel's birthday was 9/9/29. Joyce, good morning to you. This is the last thing I heard from Robert when I talked to him this past Saturday. He wants to invite all his clients and friends from Alexander City to his church, which is let me get it right, Billingsley Church of God over in Chilton County. And this is what he's going to be doing this coming Sunday. He's going to make a $200,000 donation based on the blessings he's received here in Alexander City. And that's pretty doggone strong. He also says he would pay for bus transportation if they can rent any locally to take folks over. That will be at 10:30 this coming Sunday morning. We'll be right back. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. You zip on by and enjoy yourself a chicken salad sandwich, a lime freeze, and maybe even a little cone of ice cream. If you're listening on College Country right now, and I've not told you yet, here's where it is. Carlisle, Main Street, downtown Alexander City.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dayville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging, help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
Amanda Scroggins with RE/MAX Around the Lake will cover every inch of Lake Martin's 880 miles of shoreline to find your family's dream home. Amanda's experience is top-notch, and she is consistently a top 10 RE/MAX agent in the state of Alabama. Her love for her clients is sincere and from the heart. Call her today at 256-749-6634 or visit her website, amandascroggins.com, today.
Hi, I'm Phil Blassingame from Riverbank and Trust. Great bankers build relationships on trust and understanding. It's about listening more than talking and caring for someone's success as much as your own. It's meeting neighbors and businesses where they are on their financial journeys and walking beside them every step of the way. Find your banker at Riverbank and Trust.
Porch Feed and Seed covers both sides of the road in downtown Dayville. Incredible selection of plants, stones, insecticides, and gift selection in the additional part. Original store has tack and boots for men, women, and children, gloves, hats, belts, and Carhartt clothing. Come on in and visit. Open Monday through Saturday for your convenience with a whole lot of service. Porch Feed and Seed, downtown Dayville, Alabama.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you got to get to the all-new Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round and cart weekly, and an amazing $45 for weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse, options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-825-1353 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club, open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
It's already 6:27. Welcome back to the front porch. I just got me another sip of coffee. It sure is good this morning. Anytime this young lady can sit down with me, it's gonna be a good day. In fact, let's go to this picture right here. And Jack Wright, thank you.
No.
Most athletic, Miss Barbara Bressler. That was from a minute or two. And then in your yearbook too. Jack Wright sent me that, and I've been holding on to it.
Oh, Kenny. Oh, that is. Thank you, Jack.
Tell me about who's the young man with you right here?
Joe Benson.
Joe Benson.
Joe Benson is of blessed memory now, but he was obviously an outstanding athlete. He played most of the sports, football and basketball.
And what school in Birmingham?
At Shades Valley High School. When it was in Homewood, you know, the Homewood area, not where Shades Valley is now, but it's the original Shades Valley High School. In 1964 is when we graduated.
Do you remember that day?
Oh, yes, I do. Matter of fact, see,
that is so.
We were the first class of baby boomers, born in 1946. The second class, really, that was big was our siblings, born in 1948, and then again in 49. So all of these, when the soldiers came home, you know, about every 2 years, there was a boom in the school system. But anyway, so this was in 1964, and I don't even know what you asked me.
No,
I'm sorry.
I was just. Do you
Shades
remember,
Valley
do you
High
remember
School.
that day though?
Oh, I remember that's what I was going to tell you. I do remember that day, and you know.
What are we talking about?
I know. But we had that's what I was going to. We had the largest graduation class, 679 students.
Wow.
At Shades Valley High School that year. And I think it's been decreasing since then. But I mean, with all of our schools. But this was, Shades Valley at that time was one of the recognized high schools in the nation.
Wow.
And
For sports or just?
Well, for academics.
Oh, okay, wow.
I mean, or all the things that schools have. So
Wow, that's a big old class.
that was a big class, big school.
Yeah.
And then, as the other municipalities came into being, like we were Jefferson County schools. So we merged, it was all of the Mountain Brook, Vestavia, and then Hoover, all of that came in, all of these people came to Shades Valley.
Homewood,
yeah.
Okay.
All of that was before the different municipalities had their own school system,
Yes, ma'am.
when they incorporated, I
Jack
guess
Wright.
you could say. Hey, Jack,
Thank you.
thank you. But I want to back up. I want to back off of what Brother Stark said.
Yes, ma'am.
Ellen Dean has always brought people into her life and into
People
your.
didn't know it.
I know, people. Your social life. She was always She is always welcoming. So even in her own right, being able to share her condition with other people is just so beautiful to me, and which reminded me of something else that's like that. I want to shout out to an unsung hero. This is Stephen Robinson. Stephen is Steve Robinson's son.
Okay.
And his mother is Regina.
Right.
And he's got two sisters whom we know, but most of everybody know. But Stephen works so hard when we have these community events. He's working pretty much alongside Steve, but he does his thing.
President of the Chamber.
President of the Chamber, right, and many of us know that. But Stephen has been working with Steve and all of us for years.
Wow.
And I just want to shout out
you.
to Stephen Robinson.
Well,
We've watched him grow, too.
It's that work ethic.
It is.
He got it from his dad. Steve got it from his dad. A lot of times, I don't think we know we're getting a work ethic until we get it.
Right.
We're doing it. We didn't, our dads, our moms didn't tell us to do it. We watched them, and all of a sudden you get older, and like Steve,
Right.
He's doing it.
Well,
Steve.
I have one more thing. So Saturday, I was in that group that picked up at Jaybird Landing. And they were waiting for the boaters. You remember the River Fest? You announced it last week. And so we were waiting for the boaters, and Steve was going to go to town and get pizzas and bring them back. And so I stayed there with the man there with one of the volunteers, whom I had met before, knew a little bit, but never knew his story. And we sat there on the back of a trailer just talking. And his story, he's a young man, is absolutely amazing. And what that told me, backing off Brother Stark, is, Ellen, when we greet people, we have no clue what they're bringing
You're
to
right.
the greeting.
You're right.
What is in their past.
You're right.
But how important is it for us to share with each other if you have the opportunity? So I just wanted to bring those
Thank
thoughts, to the program today.
I just think, that's what I do every day.
Yeah.
I enjoy, and I try to be a better listener instead of yapping so dad blame much. But being at Dr. Edwards and listening to those folks, their stories, meeting them and greeting them, and then out and about the same thing. Because you're right, you never know what somebody's going through, and then you hear their story.
But you only see them as you see them when you greet them. Maybe they've got a smile, they're happy, but you don't know what is brought to them.
And Ellen, as you've heard me say, is a very private person. She's not this hadn't been a very private thing for her because I didn't let it be. You know,
Yeah. Well, I know, and
it
we
was a
have
journey.
appreciated.
It was a journey.
We talk about that a lot because if you didn't let us know, we would not know.
Yeah,
you know,
and of course, with this show, we don't want it to be a depressing show. And even with telling about her, I try to do it in an upbeat way. Because there's so many, we're not the only ones that have been through this. We
Yes,
won't be the last
absolutely,
either.
right.
So there's a lot of them going through it today.
So now, I was going to say happy birthday to the show and the station. So I wanted to go back a little bit in time on the front porch. When I was with the Ellick City Housing Authority, I came on about once a month to talk about things that were going on in the housing neighborhood. But even before that, before the show, you know, they had radio show, and and so in order to promote your events, we had to drive out to Jackson Gap to the radio station, and you know, we went on whatever time it was live. You know, we had to be
I was
there.
talking to Buddy King.
Yeah,
yesterday,
Buddy.
just because
Did you talk about that?
No, he was just talking about the
You know,
radio
he
station. how
and
it
Fred
came about.
Dobbs. I think there was a group of those.
Reggie Dean, Tom, and Ingo Reed.
So these were the movers and shakers that provided, began, you know, this kind of communication. for our area.
97.3 at the time.
Yes.
And then it became Clyde Country 97.5.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
but no,
good.
it was-
Well, I remember that. And then, but if we go back even a little further, now realizing that when I first married and came to Ellick City, I just finished college. So I'm still 21, 22 years old. And and the Sokol still had their business. And we've talked about this before on this program,
That's okay.
other times, but at noon, the whole town shut down because Miss Louise Day from the radio station
Daily
downtown,
Doings.
Daily Doings with Miss Louise Day. So now, if you had an announcement you wanted to go, you went, and it was live show too. So I had, you know, was involved a little bit, and so I would announce, you know, I would be on the show time every day.
I've never known this.
So she had Miss Louise Day sat in a small room. The microphone was, you know, in front of her face. It was just a table. It wasn't hidden here. So the the guests sat on the far side. So now Miss Louise Day, you know, you hear us talk about what a character she was of blessed memory. Because we're talking about her. It's our blessing. And she was a right stout woman. She held up good. But she would sit with her legs wide stride, and her skirt would open up. Now, we're on the other side of the table. Not that I'm looking or anything, but, you know, her legs came out. So this was the
I love the way you
funniest thing.
describe.
Well, her skirt comes up to her knees, and you know, back then we had stockings, but you had a garter, you know, that you rolled your stockings down if you like knee highs that we have now, but they had a garter, so you could see where the stocking left, her knees were, and the dress was. But it was so fun. And then she had her papers. Now, every now and then, I remember Judge Mitchell used to talk about your papers. You know, well, she would have her papers stacked all the way over. I mean, all over that table
Yes,
there.
ma'am.
And she would be able to go get whatever she wanted, whatever she was going to say for that 15 minutes.
Was she organized?
She projected that, and I'm assuming she knew where everything was.
She was a pioneer.
She was, and it was an advertising from Frozen's.
Frozen. I've heard some of those. Miss Oliver, Laura Beth. She gave a tape way back when.
Really?
It was Mr. Ralph Frozen, Tom Radney stopped by and was talking, and I think Mr. Billy Radney. Of course, they were talking about Frozen, but yeah, she was. It was only a 15-minute show.
Right, 12 to 12:15. Everybody either took the rest of their lunch or went back to work.
Wow.
But everything just kind of slowed because you wanted to tune in to Miss Louise Day.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. And for me, and for a lot of us here, 6 o'clock, I got to turn the station so I can see the front porch.
Wow. Well, you can thank Robert Gunn and the man upstairs and folks like Larry Ray Jackson Mitchell.
I'm glad you mentioned Larry.
Larry, here again, Larry was a pioneer.
Yeah.
I mean, he bought this TV station and then, kept on working at it. And then John Kennedy has come in and really poured it in there. That's why we're simulcast on Cloud Your Country 97.5 and in all these different areas now with Roku and Amazon Fire and Facebook Live. We'll be right back. Salvation Army, of course, they're located at 6800 US 280 here in Alexander City. I hope to see them, hopefully tomorrow, carry them some ladies' clothes that Miss Ellen has cleaned out. So that's my thing for tomorrow, but don't wait till tomorrow. Do it today. Go shop with them today. 6800 US 280, that's the Salvation Army.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision-making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and New Site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Southern Charm Antiques and Estate Sales, located in the heart of downtown Alex City, offers a variety of quality antiques and unique items. Family owned and operated, you can expect a warm welcome every time you walk in the door. They offer professional estate sales services to you and your family. With over 50 plus years combined experience, they would be honored to serve you. Call 256-275-6609.
Atlanta's Place. Oh, let me tell you what. And when we finish this show in just a little bit, Ryan's gonna go up there. Went by there yesterday and saw Atlanta. Good morning to you. And we gonna try their French toast and bacon. And for some reason, I think I was real thirsty yesterday for some orange juice. I don't ever get orange juice, but that's what we have for breakfast. Now they just added that French toast and the blueberry pancakes, but they got just your full-blown breakfast too that you're gonna love. Try that breakfast burrito at Atlanta's Place, Marshall Street, downtown Alexander City. It's always a treat when this young lady comes out here because we have learned each other through the years. We don't know what we're going to say, so we just sit back. So that's kind of what's happening this morning.
So I'm reminded another thing down memory lane of Blake Schaffer of blessed memory. And I know you'll be talking about him.
I talk about him every day.
I know.
I think about him every day.
I know. I bet so. I mean, he's
it's always some kind of nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I can remember the first time, that's what I thought of Blake. I mean, he was always so fun. He always had a story. He could do history. You'd catch him when he worked at the retail store, and I would be dying laughing.
I know.
He'd be out for a smoke break, and I'm on my way in, and so here's that smoke. And he's caught me, but he's telling me the cutest story. I mean, he worked at Frozen's for a while, and he has some fun stories about Mr. Ralph.
Mr. Ralph, I've heard.
And it was just, and other people who were Mr. Ralph's friends. And he would just make everything fun. It would be so hilarious. So I only knew Blake, that side of Blake. And, I've told the story before about me walking in the neighborhood. Miss Barbara, when you get through, come on up here and have a beer with me. And so. Budweiser. Anyway, but, Blake, thank you so much. But I think I got to get back home. I walked, but I was always, and Underwood, was there a lot. They'd be washing the trucks or cars or something. Just sitting and gabbing, something that few of us do now, except here on the front porch, is just talking with each other.
Was he a Will Rogers type person? You remember Will Rogers, the humorist?
I bet he could have been.
I mean,
right. But what impressed? So I only knew Blake, the fun Blake, tell the story Blake. But he would get on the show, and he would pull out something that he had written. It may be like a prose with long enough to where he could read it, not a book.
Yeah.
Or he could read poetry that he had written, and I'm thinking, is this the same person? So he was absolutely amazing. I wish we could find some of those videos back when he would be reading. I guess that'd be. I don't
thank
remember
goodness,
years.
Ryan, next Friday, I guess it'll be next Friday's show. We're pre-recording so many right now for next Thursday and Friday. Blake Schaffer, Ronnie Betts, and Terry Mitchell.
Oh, good.
So about 3 segments. And it was 2 weeks before Blake passed.
Okay.
That's when he was not doing well. But
I remember that.
I forget what all went on, but so I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it
because you could.
Ryan.
Yeah, we could see, and I remember that you could see Blake's decline.
Because Ryan was Blake was on the show for 13 years.
Yeah.
I mean, over half of it. So,
yeah. So walking down memory lane again. So we had the picture. Remember when we had Halloween?
Oh yeah.
And we had and I think Ryan has this picture right here to show you all. But anyway, so I need my glasses, but I'm going to give it to you. Okay. Look at this picture right here. This was our water exercise class. And what's the date on that?
October the 30th, 1997.
1997. There it is at the top. Well, on all of your pictures, if you cut pictures out of the paper, my daddy taught us to do this. He said, always cut the date out because years forward, you will not remember. And he always used to make us put our classmates, when we took not school pictures, but just snapshots of classmates, put their names down on the back so you'll remember that. Now, I didn't always do that, and I've forgotten who that was, but I would remember the face. But anyway, we've got some great treasured ladies. Most, or I think all of them really, with the exception of Barbara Munsmay, who is Cat in the Hat, are of blessed memory.
Well, you had Barbara Munsmay, Miss Hazel Goss, Danny Dean Jones, Sissy Runnels, Willie Mae Hunter, Diane Smith, Ruth Carlisle, Is this the same one where you put the ice?
But now we don't see the ice, so it must have already gone by that time they took the picture.
It was just real eerie and smoky. I just loved it.
But this came from them, and the front lady in the crown, that was Miss Jackson. Ronnie Jackson's mother.
Oh.
Yeah, that's who she is. You can tell. You can tell that. I mean, by her beautiful white hair.
I love that woman. She lived to be 105 years old.
Never knew it was 105. Wow.
She worked with
Thanks,
Mr.
Ryan.
Russell. Yeah, thank you, Ryan. She worked with Mr. Russell. But she was just. Especially when she went to Chapman's, I'd go to visit. And a lot of time I'd get right past her room because she was one of the first rooms. Well, she'd holler at you.
Yeah.
Make sure. And I'd go in there and I always have a good laugh with her and talk about, because Ronnie Jackson are just one of the sons. He and I have been friends since the first grade.
I bet.
But this is, I remember this, but, the show through the years, I wish I could remember every person that had ever been on this show. Because we've had literally thousands of guests. And you started coming on years ago, and it's just always, it truly is always a treat.
Well, it's a treat for me, too. And
we've had a few birthdays of yours out here.
Oh, yeah, we have.
All the girls showed up.
Yeah, I remember that now. Thank you for remembering. It wasn't in my recent memory. But it was just great.
Well, it will always be nothing but a front porch. It's a place we go sit down and have conversations. I don't like to call when you come out here and interview. So you sit down and we just we just talk. Sometimes we have a plan.
Sometimes
we don't
have
stick.
a plan.
We don't stick to that
we
plan.
We tried pretty hard. I tried to get it in today. At least several things that I needed to say.
The rest of your day's looking like.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. This is a real nice opportunity for me. Nancy Bolden, and Nancy's been on with Ivy Creek
Hospice.
She is doing like a program for staff with Ivy Creek. It's in Wetumpka, so it's going to be
they have a place there,
right? It's the program is Art of Aging, and she asked me if I would come and talk about the importance of yoga as we age. And people don't understand what yoga is. Really, they think, you turn up like a pretzel or something like that. That's not it. Yoga means breath. And so so my focus will be on, and I guess for anybody who's watching, they'll know what I'm going to start with, but my focus will be on the breath and on posture.
I tell you what.
Lead with your heart. Now, you tell the children, the high school children, to stand up straight. And they put their shoulders up like that. No, it's opening your lift with your heart, which means you got to have abdominal strength. You've got to have back strength. So all these things we do. But anyway, we're kind of going to talk about that.
Well, and stretching. Stretching
right,
is
exactly.
and there's so many things, so many stretches you can do right in the bed before you get out. I do about a half a dozen of them.
Good for you. But you've got some good mentoring, too, with Robert Reams. And, and a good competitor with Jim Peace. But you got a little challenge there. So you gotta challenge Jim.
Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming here all these years.
We have had so much fun through the years, and we hope we have many more years of fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I put when John Kennedy, I said we go shoot for 40. So it's just 10 years down the road. You have a good day. We will be right back. A breakfast is being served right now at Coons Corner Deli, and keep them in mind for catering, especially with the holidays coming up. Spaghetti and meatballs, I'm talking about lunch today, which starts at 10:30. Lunch is spaghetti and meatballs, fried chicken, steamed veggies, baby roasted potatoes, one of my favorites, fried okra, black-eyed peas, corn, and cherry cobbler. That's what's going on at Coons Corner Deli, and tell them we said hello.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you, always.
And obituaries brought to you by our friends at Radney Funeral Home and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service, for Miss Elizabeth Libby Ann Queen, 88 of Alexander City, will be at 3 o'clock today at the chapel of Radney Funeral Home. The family will receive friends also from 1:30 to 2:30 at Radney Funeral Home. Burial will be tomorrow at 11 o'clock at Elmwood Cemetery in Birmingham. Radney Funeral Home is in charge of that service. And memorial service for Mrs. Melissa Van Oliver, 82 of Dadeville, will be tomorrow at 2 o'clock at the chapel of Langley Funeral Home. Burial will follow in the Dadeville City Cemetery. The family will receive friends also tomorrow from 12:30 to 1:30 at Langley Funeral Home. Langley Funeral Home is in charge of that service. To the Oliver family and to the Queen family, my heart goes out to each of you, and to the men and women that are fighting for our freedom, that have fought for our freedom. God bless you. God bless the USA, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Wharf Casual Seafood is serving up the ultimate game day feast. Their family meal deals are the MVP on game day. Make dinner easy before the big game. Every bite's a win at Wharf Casual Seafood. Check out their menu at wharfcasualseafood.com.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Along with fall, there's huge falling prices at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor for all your tractor, implements, and riding lawnmower needs. All remaining Spartan mowers must go for next year's models. And besides the year-end low prices, you can still get 0% interest up to 60 months. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor also has a huge selection of Mahindra tractors of all sizes with full implements packages that range from harvest or just getting your hunting site prepped. Mahindra also has up to 84 months 0% financing. So now's the time. Score big with the Lake's exclusive Spartan and Mahindra dealer. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280 across from the Home Depot.
About an hour ago, Theo airballed the game-winning shot. But with the Zaxby Sauce Boss box, he's dunking all over these fools.
Welcome to Dunk City. I'm the mayor and the sheriff.
Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Anthony's Plumbing. No, I'm reading this right off the screen right here. No job too small. Licensed and insured. His number's 256-596-1111. So now let me tell you about Anthony Waldrop. He worked with the city for 30 years in the water sewage department. He knows the business, and he's so reliable. To me, that is just absolutely huge. Kenny, I'm gonna be there at 9 Friday morning. When 9 gets there, he calls. I had an emergency come up. I love that. Okay, but he'll do what he'll tell you he's going to do. Give him a call today if you need him. 256-596-1111. Show's going to the dogs. We got a beagle out here, Dylan Beagle, with us with a brown nursing. How you doing this morning, buddy?
I'm good. How are you?
And thanks for coming back out here.
Well, thanks for having me.
How's the daily operations? Tell me, let's kind of walk through when you walk into Brown Nursing Home.
Okay.
Do y'all have a meeting? Do you have a staff meeting every morning, or kind of walk through your day?
Yeah. Have a daily morning meeting around a 9 o'clock hour.
Mm-hmm.
What that's for? We get all of what we call department heads.
Mm-hmm.
These are just individuals that oversee a specific role or department in daily operations of the nursing home, and we do a quick little meeting, look you in the eyeballs, make sure everybody's here, and then do a reflective what happened 24 hours that we need to talk about, and then looking forward to the next 24 hours, something that we need to prepare for.
Communication.
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's just and staying on the same page.
Absolutely. Yeah, and just seeing if there's some things that, checking where everybody's at. Is there something that we need to lift somebody up for, to give them an extra hand, preparing for something like that? Good time for just any special announcements, personal things, because when you have a full-time job, oftentimes you're spending more time with the people at work than you do with your own family.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but sometimes that's the truth.
A lot of folks do it.
We're doing life together. So if there's things going on in people's lives that we want to support or we want to come behind somebody and help out, we want to talk about that at that time too.
I think that's huge. That gives it that, because Brown Nursing Homes on Washington Street right here in Alexander City, it's been there for many years, other than when it almost floated off one time. I think that's good. I know that's good for employees there.
Yes, sir.
It makes them say, well, I'm not just a number. I'm not just somebody that just comes in every day.
Sure. I
have family. I have my issues at home, and you want to hear about those.
Yes.
So you got to be there for them.
Yeah, I agree. It's something that you genuinely have to have, not just a love for that industry. And like I told you this, I tell everybody.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody.
No.
Long-term care is not for everybody.
It's a calling.
Yes, sir.
I think anybody that works over there, it's a calling. And I know so many of them over there, and I watch them, and I see how they care for folks. And a lot of folks out there are not in the best of health.
Yes, sir.
But you got people there that takes care of, that babies them.
Yeah.
Literally babies them and cares for them. So that's huge.
Yeah.
And you're right. It's not for everybody.
No, but you find a way to laugh every day.
Yeah, you better.
And then you find a way, and not just laugh, but then how can I pass it on? How can I put a smile on somebody else's face? How can I stop and just improve that person next to me, just their life that day?
Y'all have so many different events that go on, daily, monthly, during February, Valentine's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and celebrating people that live there. I just think that is so good for not just the person that lives there, but also for the employees.
Oh yeah.
It works both ways.
So I can't talk about the things that go on at the facility without saying Tara Buckner is our activities director, who you know Tara.
Oh yeah.
Tara is the heart and soul of the activities and everything that goes on in that building. She's incredible.
She has a calling.
She has a calling. That yes, very well. Yeah. The activities. We here last couple of weeks ago, Tara took a group of folks up to Sylacauga, up to the Bluebell ice cream.
Really? Oh, what a treat that had to be.
We try here in the last couple of years. We've made it an annual thing. We'll cut down to Montgomery and hit a Biscuits game with a couple of the residents. Yeah.
Wow.
And about a month ago, maybe, we had a fella come in, a DJ, put on some music, and we did a little karaoke session. And yeah, that was well more for the staff than it was for the residents, but everybody had a great time.
But you said it a while ago. You gotta laugh. You gotta have your days, because there's gonna be those moments. There's gonna be those moments that you're gonna lose somebody, and they become. Those residents are part of your family. I mean, that's why you've had men, women that's worked there so long. Yeah. That's their family. They have a family, but that's their family they go to every day.
And let me tell you this. This was something that I don't think. I think that healthcare in general has gotten better with the discussion of this, but specifically long-term healthcare. We don't talk about the grieving process from the caregiver a lot. We talk about the grieving process when you lose a loved one, or when you lose a child, God forbid, or when you lose a friend. But caregiver loss is a new topic of conversation. And from the long-term healthcare side, it's not discussed a whole lot.
Caregiver loss.
Yeah. So oftentimes you'll have a caregiver being that person, and it might not be a family member, right? I might have, I have to work full time, so I might be able to have somebody come and sit with my mother at the house. And oftentimes those individuals have been there for years. And so, like you're saying, they become part of that family. And like in long-term care, in facilities, in acute settings, in hospitals, we don't, in my opinion, we don't talk about the grieving process as a healthcare employee very often. And now we're starting to figure out
it's real.
It's real. Yeah, and it affects all aspects. I might work my 8-hour shift and go home, and I take all of that with me to the house.
Do you?
And I've personally, I tried to separate everything at work and everything at home. It's not easy.
Dylan, for you, it wouldn't be. For me, with this job, I don't have anything, to leave. You leave people and families behind that maybe it's the end of life for him or her. So yeah, and you know what? It's okay to take it home with you.
Yeah. And let me say this: my wife and my children, I can't do what I do without them. No. Jamie, I love you. Girls, you're amazing. But one of the reasons that they are so unbelievably supportive in what I do is that they recognize that it's not, hey, I hit the clock on my 8-hour shift, I put my coat on my shoulder and I'm out, and I'll see you tomorrow, but I take it home. But I would say this, if you don't have that while you're taking care of people, that responsibility, right? If you don't have them on your mind pretty consistently for, all day, and then, you need to kind of check yourself, in my opinion, if, hey, is this the right profession for me? If I'm hit the clock and I'm gone and I'm not going to think about it again until tomorrow.
What have you learned since you've been there about just the daily routines? Is there a surprise that you didn't know about going in, or is it a surprise every day?
It's a surprise every day. I think the biggest part I've learned patience. I've learned patience in different shades depending on different people. What I mean by that is I've learned every situation involving individuals are as unique as the individuals that involve them. So I still learn to, extend a smile and be patient and loving.
Every day is a challenge, isn't it?
Agreed.
We'll be right back. Well, let's talk Christmas right now. And I'm talking about the Mitchell House. You talk about a place that's going to be lit up like a Christmas tree with Christmas trees, and an old house that's been there since 1835. Think about an old-fashioned Christmas at the Mitchell House. It's located in downtown Dadeville, two streets over. Get in touch with Miss Vivian today.
When you need an automotive hero, you got to call S&S Discount Tire Pros. With locations in Alexander City and Dadeville, we are here to serve you today. From quick services like oil changes and tire rotations to in-depth automotive repairs such as suspensions, brakes, and tune-ups, S&S can take care of all your tire needs. You just have to focus on what's important and love the drive. Call S&S Discount Tire Pros today. We are automotive heroes, and we are here to serve you.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Benton, clearing, and grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton, clearing and grading.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
For all your camping needs, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Travel trailers, fifth wheels, Class C, small trailers. Camping World in Salem has them. If you're looking for RV accessories, you need to head to Camping World in Salem. Hitch and tow, RV essentials, RV lifestyle, RV interior. Whatever you need for your RV, Camping World in Salem has you covered. 3141 Lee Road 179, just off Highway 280 in Salem under the giant American flag.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Well, 7:15. It's starting off at 71. Kind of a warm morning, but it's going to be a pretty nice day. 81 for a high, about a 40% chance of rain, about a 50% chance of rain night, mid-60s. But going into the last weekend of September, we're fixing to jump all into October. Low to mid-80s through Tuesday. No rain. Mid-60s, low to mid-60s each day. No rain to speak of really after tonight. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Top Gun Pest Control, Highway 280 in Alexander City. Saw a Top Gun truck yesterday. Young man, I just couldn't help it. It's just something that happens. My buddy Dylan Beagle with us out here. We were just talking about your 10-year-old daughter and your 14-year-old daughter. And the love they had, your 10-year-old for wanting to be a park ranger, your 14-year-old wanting to get into, she's all into chickens.
That's right.
And there's such a demand. We were just talking about Scott's son that's into the poultry. There's a huge demand in that. And you were just talking about when you come out of Auburn, graduate from Auburn, you got a job.
You got a job.
Wow.
I mean, you know, like I said, I listened to somebody do their presentation on it, and of all the numbers that they were, you know, throwing out, and they said 100% job acceptance rate. I don't know if like how you what the word is, but it's like we will guarantee you a job in this field of your degree,
doing something you love.
Crazy.
Where did y'all? Where did the love for chickens? Where did it start with one?
So
who got it started in?
I'm gonna blame that on my wife. No, city boy, grew up in Atlanta, moved to Mobile. We were in Mobile for about 10 years before we moved up here. And when we were in Mobile, that's when kind of an idea of we wanted a little slice of land. We wanted to be, you know, get our garden going, get some animals involved. And the first step to that was, well, let's get some chickens.
Wow.
Okay, so we're gonna get some chickens. So we'll get, you know, one. Well, it's going to be lonely, right? Oh, and then that one needs a friend. And, well, if we get two, then what if they fight? And then, you know, what if we get three and they gang up on one of them? So we got to get four. And then one. And so, you know, now we got 11, right? In the backyard in Mobile, right? And
okay.
So,
how about because you live out in the country now?
Yeah. So now we moved out here, and I'm I don't know, 30 or something. 20, 30 something.
Chickens?
Chickens.
Good.
Yeah.
But you teaching her, or she's learning responsibility too.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, sir.
And work ethic.
Very much. And we got some other animals that we take care of that we have there, and Some of them are the oldest Emmas, and some of them are the youngest Ellas, and these are your chores for the day, and these are your chores for the day. And, you know, it doesn't matter if it's cold. It doesn't matter if it's raining. That pig needs to eat, right? And you got to do it before you go to school. So it's helping learn that, I guess, that mindset, you know, accountability.
I think about that work ethic. I always think about, there's several girls. I mean, Allie Reams, Robert and Catherine Reams' daughter, who's just in her freshman year at Auburn in equestrian, horses. But she has dealt with horses for years and responsibility. You just said it. You got to, whether it's cold or hot or raining or snowing, that animal has got to be taken care of every day, 7 days a week. So learning that work ethic, I don't think you can teach it. They have to teach themselves.
Absolutely.
You agree with that?
And I do. And I also think that it teaches them to make, really think about outcomes of a decision. Because listen, a really cute animal looks really good and has a great decision right there at the animal shelter, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about, girls. But then you think about, oh man, this is this is the cutest, and I've always wanted this, and okay, and you work yourself up to it. And 2 weeks into that journey, you remember that moment. So then, because you look at now an animal, or you know, maybe if it's something else that you're working on, right? I associate, okay, do I have the responsibility? I'm going to be accountable for this. Do I need to make this commitment right now? Do I need to save up a little bit more for it? Do I need to wait till a different season of life for it? And that then helps build that decision-making process.
Well, a kitten, a puppy, they're just as cute as they can be. But you know what? They change. And you got that. But that's when you really you learn responsibility.
Yeah.
You learn what it's all about. But I've never thought about the thought process of, you know, figuring something out. And,
what happens when they get sick?
Yeah.
You never go to the Humane Society and get a cute kitten or a cute dog and think, what is this going to look like when they're sick and I have to take them to the vet? You never think about those hard days. But it's part of the decision process.
Well, let me tell you something. You were talking about her being involved in the FFA. Our FFA program just continues to blow my mind. And because, I don't know, you were talking about she went on a trip, field trip to the Ag Center.
Yes, sir.
On the way, I don't know if you've been over toward Dayville in a while.
Not in a while.
Between here and Dayville and the Gap, Jackson Gap, on the left, an Ag Center's going up there.
Oh, yeah. I know what that is.
It is huge, and it's going to be a covered arena. I talked to John McKelvey the other day. I said, man, I know you've talked about it, but golly, bum, I didn't realize how enormous, the size of it. But they've got up all these the steel. They'll be covering it before long, so I'm not sure when that's going to be finished, but that's going to be huge for our area, for showing pigs, for showing poultry, cattle.
Right.
And that's going to be good for tourism, too.
It's exciting.
That's going to bring schools, colleges in. And then, of course, you got one right down the road.
One of the best in the country.
Yeah, you're right. So, God, it's going to be very fitting. I'm just tickled to death for it.
Yeah.
You didn't grow up on a farm.
No, sir. No.
when I think of Atlanta, I sure don't think of a farm, but there's some nice rural areas.
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, yeah. You go out in a lot of parts in Georgia, absolutely gorgeous places. But no, I didn't grow up in very suburban America. How
about Mobile? Was the same.
Yeah. I was I don't know, stone's throw from the interstate. But I always did a lot of outdoor. Like I was very involved in summer camp. Kids don't go to like summer camp anymore. And so I did a lot of summer camp. Spent a lot of time camping, backpacking, fishing.
You still do?
Still do. Yeah.
We'll show you. Maybe the next time he comes out here, we'll show some pictures of out west. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell your lovely wife and the girls and all the chickens cock-a-doodle-doo. Emporium Wine, downtown Alexander City on Calhoun Street. Henry Ford will be open today and tomorrow and Saturday. And if you've never been in there, let's just say you enjoy a good cigar every now and then. Let's say you like a nice glass of wine every now and then. He's got both of them. And if maybe you've got a group coming over for dinner and you got to have a special wine. It's a red wine, it's a white wine. Well, let Henry and Blair help you pick it out at Emporium Wine, Calhoun Street, downtown Alexander City.
Inspired by the bold bison, Southern Union students blaze new trails every single day. They press forward knowing their SU education will lead them to success. Affordable, accessible, and locally unparalleled. Whether you're transitioning to a university or launching straight into a lucrative career, a degree from SU SEC can help you blaze your path. 3 locations, dedicated faculty and staff, endless possibilities. It's all waiting for you at Southern Union. It's time to venture forward. Register today.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Russell Medical Total Fitness is ready. Are you? Do you have arthritis? They can help. Pilates are for everyone. Ask them about the Silver Sneakers program. Get moving in a class now, or if you prefer, personal training on land and water are available. They have invested in new equipment for you. Invest in yourself with a dedicated and knowledgeable staff. Call today, 256-329-7623.
Corey's Furniture Express, your express way to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your express way to savings.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South. Turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
y'all. Merlin Woman Cosmetics is downtown Alexander City inside the square, and I got new stuff to talk about with Merlin Woman Cosmetics. I'm going to go with the inaugural product, the new Deeply Hydrating Universal Cream. It's a lightweight, multitasking, face and body moisturizer that delivers 30-plus hours of deep hydration and barrier repair. Now, you going in and ask for it and tell them you heard us talking about it on the front porch at Merlin Woman Cosmetics, Calhoun Street, downtown Alexander City in the square. The man is out here, and he is prepared. The one and only Charlie Kakidal. He's got front porch talking points. Who would ever thought that the front porch would go to having talking points? This man is organized, and he's also a player, a guitar picker. The one and only Charlie Kakidal. You look at, I love the Forever Young shirt and the colors it has there too.
Yeah, this is our senior adult a group,
right?
And we take trips. We get to go on, like just this last weekend, we went down to First Baptist Opelika to the Heritage and Hits concert. You know, the Hoppers were there, and all these gospel groups were there. The Gold City was there.
Oh,
so
they've been around for a while.
they've been around. So we get to go on trips. We do a lot of the second Thursday of every month. We get together and have a meal, and we also have a program. So
you got a plan.
Yeah,
I mean, really, you
I really want to keep our senior adults active and reaching out to the community.
You get it.
Yeah.
You understand it.
I do. Well, it's so important to keep going. You know, don't stop. I keep saying, you know, listen, you're on this side of the dirt right now, and let's keep going, you know, as you can.
I'm understanding it more and more every day.
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother.
But you're right. You know, I think to volunteer for. I enjoy volunteering at Dr. Edwards, geriatric doctor, the hospital. But there's so many things that you can volunteer or just go do. You need a routine.
Yes, you do. Yes, and it really does help to have that routine, not to get bogged down in doctor's appointments. Come on, right? You got to work through those doctor's appointments. Yes, but let's get on with it. You do, and if you stay home and start pondering on it, you're gonna get depressed and you're gonna get down, and that's not fun.
It's left up to nobody but you.
That's right.
I mean,
That's right.
It's all...
And having a good church home with brothers and sisters in Christ that love you and are going to take care of you, or they're going to listen, they're going to minister to you. There's nothing like it.
I think it gives you hope.
Yeah, it does.
It gives you, okay, I'm getting up today. I think to have a routine, and it ain't got to be a real crazy routine.
No.
Do it at your leisure.
Yes.
Do it at your convenience.
Yes.
Maybe you've retired. Maybe you have that time.
That's right.
But use that time to get out.
And really do something for somebody else.
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what gives you energy, and that's what gives you purpose, and that's what gives you hope, and you're helping somebody else.
It's a win-win situation.
It is win-win.
You got a song picked out for us.
I do. Now, this reminds me, we're on the front porch, right, of when COVID hit. And we had so many that were just stuck inside and couldn't do anything.
Right.
And so we'd go to their front porch, and we would do hymning. Now, you know, at Christmas time we have caroling, but this is hymning. And so, and this is what we did. We'd stay out, you know, distance so that nobody caught anything, but just give some encouragement. Because again, people stuck in the house, they're scared to death of this virus that we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know how hard it was, how bad it was, and so we'd just go spread some encouragement, knowing
that took nerve to do that.
Well,
I
tell
you,
had
to have a plan.
We did.
You know.
We did, and it was wonderful to get out of the house for us. And we were, you know, distanced and all that, but we just wanted to share, you know, that there's hope, there's love. God loves you. We love you. You're not alone. And this just this music just kind of gives us a peace, gives us solace.
I tell you one thing I think about, and it always breaks my heart when I think about it. Let's just go to a nursing home.
Yeah.
I won't even mention a name.
Yeah.
And during COVID, the family couldn't go in.
No.
And maybe their only communication was through a window.
Yeah.
An outside
window.
window.
Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Yes.
We could have probably did things differently, but we didn't know.
No, we didn't
unknown.
know. Yeah, yeah.
Because people were dying.
Right.
With COVID.
And it was rough.
Yeah.
So, but we can still do that now.
Yeah.
You know, even though yes, we still have the COVID, but we can still do things for people like this. Get on the front porch and share the victory that we have in Christ. And that's what I'm going to share this morning. It's a simple, a wonderful hymn of our faith, victory in Jesus.
I've never heard this man sing or play.
That's
so
right.
This is the first time on the front porch.
So you're taking a big chance now.
Victory in Jesus.
Victory in Jesus.
Southern gospel.
Here we go. I heard an old story, how a Savior came from glory, how he gave his life on Calvary to save a wretch like me. And I heard about his groaning, his precious blood's atoning. Then I repented of my sin and won that victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is to him. He plunged me to victory beneath the cleansing flood. Now I love this. I heard about his healing, of his cleansing power revealing, how he made the lame to walk again and caused the blind to see. And then I cried, dear Jesus, come and heal my broken spirit. And somehow Jesus came and brought to me that victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is to him. He plunged me to victory beneath that cleansing flood. All right, let's talk about the mansions, because he's got one for us. I heard about the mansion he has built for me in glory, and I heard about those streets of gold beyond the crystal sea, about the angels singing and the old redemption story. And some sweet day we'll sing up there that song of victory. Oh, victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. He sought me and he bought me with his redeeming blood. He loved me ere I knew him, and all my love is to him. He plunged me to victory beneath that cleansing flood.
Wow. I would never have heard that come out. When I was thinking about Charlie Kuykendall singing, I'm thinking it's just going to be singing.
Yeah.
You sing from the heart and soul. You do. I mean, I feel.
You know what? I believe what I'm singing.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
What I was thinking.
And I love it.
I know.
God has given me a gift, and I just let go and let God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it does give some encouragement to folks, and it does bring them to a point of, yes, I have victory in Jesus. I can take another step today.
It's a sermon. That song's a sermon.
It is
right
a sermon.
There. Wow.
It is. Dude, thank you for singing with me.
I grew up at Flint Hill Methodist Church. I grew up on the Cokesbury hymnal.
Yeah.
I grew up on Southern gospel music.
Yeah.
And I still love it today. And if just about any artist, no matter what genre of music he or she started in, it was at church.
Yeah, that's right.
That's where I started my. That's what they'll always say.
Well, I tell you what, and it's not just singing; it's getting in public. You know, and speaking or whatever, you know. Confidence. You know, you realize, okay, I got this gift. I need to use it. And the Lord has allowed us to really enjoy it. And so we are blessed.
Do you remember the first song you ever sang as a young
I do.
Charlie Kuykendall in church?
So I was around 6 years old, and I sang for my, I think it was great-grandfather's funeral.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
How precious
Yes.
was that
Yes.
to the
Yes.
family?
Yes.
You remember the song?
Amazing Grace.
Wow. Yeah. One of my
And
favorites.
you know, it was just very simple. It was, you know, and I learned early. I was saved at an early age, and then God said, "You're gonna be a minister at age 9." Wow. God said, "That's what you're gonna do." And I didn't know I'd be music necessarily, but I knew I'd be a minister, and I've just been so blessed.
Have you ever sang the Lord's Prayer?
I have.
I remember when I was about 12 years old, I was taking voice lessons, and I remember at the First Methodist Church here in downtown Alex City, I remember singing that. I'm sure I probably messed it up, but what a beautiful, beautiful song.
And what a song to remember in these days, right? Because if all else fails, that song's going to come back to you, and you're going to remember the words and the power that prayer has. And so,
I've heard others sing it.
It's
just you got to throw that in the
my
classic.
Goodness. It is a classic,
Southern
and
gospel.
it is wonderful.
Hey, I'm gonna get over here on these front porch talking points. Change Sunday schedule. Worship service at 8:30.
Yes.
Sunday school 9:45. Worship service 11. Now, is that? I know y'all just changed this, Charlie.
Yeah, we did.
But is this the change?
Yes, this is it. This is it. I just wanted to
I
reiterate.
I thought it was.
And it's and some people are still kind of coming in the middle of Sunday school and thinking there's a service there. But we want to say as much as possible that that this change has taken place. So it's important for us to continue to, good communication is important. It really is.
Christmas celebration choir.
Oh, listen, we started this in August. I am so excited. God is bringing some people into our choir just to do a Christmas choir. They're not committed to go all the way through the year, but that's okay. But usually they just kind of stay on with us because they love the fellowship that we have.
But the Christmas music,
yes,
you hit a different level of feeling, maybe?
Yes, the nostalgia of Christmas, right? And we, as Christians, the birth of our Savior Jesus is so important for us to acknowledge and to praise God for. And there are so many great Christmas songs and new arrangements of Christmas songs. It is so awesome.
Hey, Merry Christmas, y'all! Don't go anywhere. Me and the man will be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, Doc's Cafe, man, let's see what's on the menu today. I know breakfast is being served right now, and I know a lot of folks go out there at the Russell Medical Cafeteria for breakfast, for lunch today. You got a choice, lasagna or barbecue pork chops, baked beans, potato wedges, corn nuggets, Brussels sprouts. Your soup of the day is chicken and wild rice, and man, do they have one heck of a salad bar there, and always a special bar at Doc's Cafe at Russell Medical.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today. Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, It's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Butterfly's Gift Shop is located in downtown Dadeville, Alabama, behind the historic courthouse. Little Miss Paisley enjoys shopping, game day apparel, Chimney Rock hot sauce, caps, and a whole lot more. Then through the doors to Sweet Magnolia's Salon and Spa, where the girls are doing massages, hair, and facials. Mallory is now a skin consultant. Love doing hair and makeup for weddings. That's Sweet Magnolia Salon and Spa in downtown Dadeville.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense. Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
$7:47 on a Thursday morning with Charlie Kuykendall out here with First Baptist Church over in Dadeville, Alabama. We got the Forever Young. Y'all get together on Tuesdays at 10.
Now we get together. Now this is the choir.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, and we're, of course, working on Christmas music and enjoying it. I tell them that's the good time choir because I'm not going to be pushing, all the right notes are important, but just all that technique and stuff, we just have fun.
Do you have a pianist? Do you have a guitar or any other instruments in the Forever Young?
We don't have a pianist. Yeah, we use accompaniment tracks. I am not a pianist.
Okay.
I'm married one though. Michelle is, but yeah, she's at school. But we have such good singers that we can work out those. I can plunk out some parts, and that helps a little bit. But I'm using a lot of familiar stuff, so they know it, and they've been singing in choirs for years, and so that's good.
And then you bring the young folks in, the praise choir, the kids choir.
Kids choir.
So has it started, or is it just fixing to start?
Oh, it's started.
Okay.
Yeah. 4 to 6. Right. 4 to 6 on Sundays. That's when the adults have their small group, and so we take care of the kids. during that time.
Win-win
We're teaching
situation.
them exactly, and they're working on Christmas as well.
October 3rd through the 5th, the Ram Corps is
Ram
coming back.
Corps, we are so excited about them coming. Now, they've been at First Baptist several times, but this is a wonderful opportunity to see young people. They're from the University of Mobile. And young people that are positive and they love the Lord, and they play instruments, man. They play, the trumpets and saxophone, and they do percussion, and it is awesome.
So they're going to go
Lots
to
of energy.
Dayville High School next Friday, and then Saturday, the Fall Festival downtown.
Downtown.
Have they ever
Dayville.
done that before?
Yeah, they did it last year.
The Fall Festival?
Yes.
Okay.
So they were one of the acts that's in my yard.
Okay, right. Downtown
they get to
Dayville.
use it. That's right. And so they come in my yard, and I get to hear them. But
it makes it at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and I got a front porch
really.
too, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they're going to be great, and we look forward to them coming to that fall festival, and they are, of course, a great witness as well.
And they'll be at the church at both services.
Both services, 8:30 and 11 o'clock, and they do amazing.
I'm looking at the October 12th Tallapoosa Baptist Association annual meeting, and that's over between here and Dayville.
Yeah, now it is. I mean, that's all of Tallapoosa County, right?
Okay.
Now, all of the Baptist churches, and we have an annual meeting every year, and this year it's going to be at our church. So
good.
we are excited about having all of the churches come, the representatives, and they do the business of the association. But at night, in the evening, we're having a worship service, and it's going to be an awesome praise service. So
y'all keep a schedule going, and then October 23rd, Broken Pilgrims worship on the square.
Yes, this is a great group of men. Yeah, this is a group of men that meet on Monday nights. We have a Bible study, but we sing, we worship, and we relate the songs of worship to Scripture, to life experiences. We pray for one another. It's just a good, solid group of men that get together that happen to be able to sing. And so on that night, you know where Miller's is? Up on the porch up there on the balcony area. We're going to be up there on there, and we're going to be singing over Dadeville. We'll have lights and the sound. Bring a long chair.
Like the Beatles did on
I don't know about that now.
That's a great place, though.
Yes, it is. We've always wanted to do that ever since we knew that Miller's, they were having the motel there and everything. And so we're going to just sing over Dadeville.
A 100-year hotel that's just absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
Great place to eat, too.
Yeah.
Then you go wind it up October 31st, Halloween. Trunk or treat.
Trunk or treat, yes. In our parking lot, we have several cars with their trunks open, and they're decorated. And listen, everybody in Dadeville and around surrounding area come by. And it's a big night. It's a big night. And all of the square opens up, and they have some candy on the square. The hospital does something as well. So it's a great time to just reach out to our community, love on our community, and my wife and I, we have a prayer tent for the adults or whoever just wants to share or just needs a word of prayer, encouragement, because it's and while the kids are doing the candy, we'll be available to pray with them.
First Baptist Church amazes me because it's an open book.
Yeah,
it truly is.
I hope we are. That is our goal.
Yeah, I see it.
We want to be available and have, as our preacher says, Brother Ben, he says, not just the doors open to anybody, but our arms open to anybody.
I believe
and
that.
And that's our heart, man.
And
it is so important.
Everybody has something they can do. So if you're looking for a church to get involved, the First Baptist Church in downtown Dadeville, they'll find you something to do. Grab that guitar, and let's go out one. Let me tell you something. If you're having an event going on and you want to come out here and talk about like Charlie does or somebody from First Baptist Church on a monthly basis, that's and I guess I think about too with y'all's new mayor that you got over there. He's going to start coming on the front porch. Our new mayor is start bringing city council folks and just opening up more people for the front porch and this community.
That's right.
The one and only Charlie Kuykendall.
I'm going to sing my favorite hymn of all. It's Amazing Grace.
Mine
Sing
too.
along
Yeah,
with me,
please do.
if you will.